everyone. Welcome to Play Music on the Porch Day. It's an international holiday, apparently, and I've done it once before, and this is the first time I'm doing it on my very own porch. So this is really fun. For those of you out there, I have a live audience, so I'll be spending more time focusing on the real people who are physically in the presence. I will read all of your comments later, and I will try to tune in and read your comments as I can. But welcome, and if you're tuning in, please let us know where you are tuning in from, and please tag friends and invite them to come along. Everyone is welcome. So I think most everyone here, it's your first time being with me live, and I with you as well. And I haven't done many live concerts in the last several years because of the shutdowns. So this is a treat for me to be able to be in presence with real bodies, real people. So my wish would be when you do applaud, and I hope you do, you make it really, really loud to make up for the last 3 years that I haven't been able to hear all that wonderful applause. So I'd like to start with a song called Earth Girl. I grew up on a farm in Wisconsin, and then I decided I wanted to go to New York City and be an actor. And then I moved back to Milwaukee, which is a pretty reasonably sized town. And after living in New York City, moving back to Milwaukee was very much like moving back to the country. So I wrote this song. And in it, there's something in the Celtic tradition that's called mouth music. I think you'll catch on. I had green grass, I had bare feet. To this day, I'll tell you true, it was my purest love affair. But I crave lights and city streets, and I knew I couldn't quit until I found myself right there. And now I don't know what I'm doing here. This city must be run by fear, but life back in the country sure would bore me to no end. Teach me how to get it back. I learned a lot, but still I lack the earth girl in my middle. She's my only young. Trees, I had the sky, and they loved me to the core, but I simply didn't care. I wanted speed, living high rises, knew I couldn't quit until I found myself right there. And now I don't know what I'm doing here. This city must be run by fear, but life back in the country sure would bore me to no end. Teach me how to get it back. I learned a lot, but still I lack the earth girl in my middle. She's my only everybody, I'll take that as a big fat no. That's all right. Oh baby, now I'm back. Yes, I've returned, and I will not turn around, 'cause all my bridges have been burned, but that's all right. I'll be okay. Just don't look me in the eye yet, 'cause I've been taught to look away. I'm gonna take some time off, that's the deal. I'm gonna slow it down so my soul can heal, 'cause life back in that city sure would tear me up again. Teach me how to get it back. I learn a lot, but still I lack the earth girl in my middle. She's my only. Everybody. Some of you are actually trying. That's quite lovely. She's my only new best friend. Thank you. Super fun. Super fun. Well, I hope you feel comfortable here with our porch in our yard. And I want to let you know that you can come exactly as you are and to be natural. That's what the song is called. It's called Honey, Be Natural. Yeah. See if I remember how it goes. Honey, be natural, come as you are. Ain't nothing to win, ain't nothing to prove. You are already a rock star. Honey, you're glorious, set your soul free. Honey, be natural, honey, be just be. Honey, be natural. That's not where the song is at all. We're gonna do it there because it feels better. Honey, be natural, come as you are. Feels more natural. Ain't nothing to win, ain't nothing to prove. You are already a rock star. Oh, honey, you're glorious. Set your soul free, yeah. Honey, be natural, honey, be just be. Oh, baby, 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 I feel so beautiful when I'm around you. I love the way you listen and you cherish my heart and all the sweet love things that you do. Honey, be natural, come as you are. Ain't nothing to win, ain't nothing to prove. You are already a rock star. Oh, honey, you're glorious. Set your soul free. Honey, natural, honey, be just be. Oh, sweet, 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 you always cheer me up when you're around. I treasure time with you, whether we're snuggling at home or whether we're going to town. Honey, be natural, come as you are. Ain't nothing to win, ain't nothing to prove. You are already a rock star. Oh, honey, you're glorious. Set your soul free. Honey, be natural, honey, be just be. And if you ever have a doubt, just come on home to me. I'm your flower, power, power. You're my sweet honeybee, so sweet. Honey, be natural, come as you are. Ain't nothing to win, ain't nothing to prove. You are already a rock star. Oh, honey, you're glorious. Set your soul free. Honey, be natural, honey, be just be. Oh, honey, be natural, come as you are. Ain't nothing to win, ain't nothing to prove. You are already a rock star. Oh, honey, you're glorious. Set your soul free. Honey, be natural, honey, be just be. thank you to all who are out there. If you're just tuning in now, please tag your friends, invite your friends, share the link. The more the merrier. So you did such a great job singing with me on that first song. I'd like to invite you to sing again. Do you want to? Okay, good. It's so much easier. This part goes li-di-di-di-di-di, li-di-di-di-di-di, and that's all the words there are. So much easier, right? So I started you on something really challenging so that this one seems really easy. And I'll sing it for you, and then we'll try it all together, okay? It goes like this. Nope, we're going to tune it. We are going to tune this because it will be much happier, and so will I. So while I'm tuning, I'll introduce you to the band. Oh, that's not going to let me tune either, is it? Oh, this is going to be interesting. I've had some technical difficulties, you know, which is par for the course. It just sort of happens. And here's one of them happening now, which is my battery on my tuner is going dead. And I have a really good ear, but I'm not that good at tuning guitars for some reason. Like I can sing a cappella all day long, on pitch, but this is not my forte. So the band, my guitar is Louise, and my drum over here is Thelma. So we have Thelma and Louise. I'm so glad you got that. Over to my right, your left, we have the Bose Tower, and we call him Bose Diddley. Oh, I see what's going on here. Oh, that capo is not happy. So much better, okay. Not great, but it's better. Ready to sing? Li-di-di-di-di-di, 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 li-di-di-di-di-di. That's it. Ready? Li-di-di-di-di-di. Don't you worry, that's going to come around again. Annette, you look worried. There's a lady who lives in the sea. At twilight, she calls out to me. She's the part of my soul I lost long ago. And she calls out to me from the mist of the sea. Here we go. Li-di-di-di-di-di, li-di-di-di-di-di, nice. Li-di-di-di-di-di, li-di-di-di-di-di. That's lovely. There's a lady in the land. In the moonlight, she calls for my hand. She's the part of my soul that will never grow old. And she calls for my hand from her bones in the land. Ready? Li-di-di-di-di-di, li-di-di-di-di-di, nice. Li-di-di-di-di-di, li-di-di-di-di-di. And the flames of the fire ignite my desire to find her. I am not feeling strong, and the road is so long and uncharted. Whoa. There's a lady who lives up above. In my darkest hour, she invites me to love. She's the songs of a dove. La-di-di-di-di-di. La-di-di-di-di-di. Now this is lovely, but I think there's more in you. So we're going to play a little game of pretend. We're going to pretend that we are whisked away to a land that's called Ireland. And we are going to join into the revelry of a pub in Ireland. It actually exists. It's called Farran's Pub. Farran is my last name, so welcome to the family pub. It won Best Pub of the Year 2018 for all of Ireland, and it is also known as the northernmost pub in the entire country. It's in Donegal, which is where my ancestors are from. So here we are in Farran's Pub, and we're having some good crack. Okay, now crack is different in the United States than it is in Ireland. So it's spelled C-R-A-I-C, and it means fun or good times. But I'll have to tell you, nothing ever truly prepares you for an Irishman to come up to you in a pub and say, "How's your crack?" So many meanings. But we're having some good crack, and some of us are drunk. Oh heck, all of us are drunk. And you get to be drunk on whatever you want to be drunk on, whether it's the wine or the Guinness or the awesomeness of the person next to you or the music or the good vibes or the wonderful trees. But we are all rip-roaring drunk. And we're going to sing this again as if we are rip-roaring drunk. Are you ready, Whitby? Are you ready out there? Here we go. La-di-da-di-da-da. La-di-da-di-da-da. Sing it. La-di-da-di-da-da. La-di-da-di-da-da. Another round on me, let's go. Finish now. Was I just drinking alone? I don't know, but I know one thing. We sound really good drunk. La-di-da-di-da-da. Woohoo! That was so awesome. For those of you who've been watching online for the last several years, isn't it fun to hear people sing? Oh, it's so great. Thank you. What was that? She said drunk on Celia. Awesome. Well, I'll take that as a huge compliment. Thank you. So I'm going to move on to play my drum and take a layer off because I'm getting a wee bit hot up here. And this is, as I said, Thelma. She's an Irish drum made out of goat skin. It's called a bodhrán. It's spelled B-O-D-H-R-A-N. And what you can do with a drum like this is, because goat skin is so pliable, is you can get lots of different tones out of one drum. Which is great, because when I go on tour, I go in a Prius, and I don't take a drum kit, I take one drum. So this is Thelma, and I'm going to let her show off. This is called Little Broken Wing. I wrote it after finding a bird that needed help on the street, and I've always been a sucker for a little broken wing. Here we go. I found a little bird outside of Tommy Makeham's pub, saved him from the tires of a yellow taxi cab. To leave a hurting creature sure must be a sin. I always was a sucker for a little broken broken wing, and it's hi diddle day. I named him Little Tommy, and it's hi diddle day. What would the neighbors say? Thought I am no bird. I can sing, but I can't fly. But I promised Little Tommy I would try. So I tried. I took that little bird everywhere I would go, into the subways on my way home. His nest was a basket filled with daisies. The passengers were startled to hear the flowers sing, and it's hi diddle day. I named him Little Tommy, and it's hi diddle day. I tried in every way, but I am no bird. I can sing, but I can't fly. I promised Little Tommy I would try. So I tried, and his feathers grew out and his wings grew strong. I played him Tommy, make him Little Tommy sing along. And for that little bird my heart stayed true. I am no bird, there's only so much I could do. I've never been the mother to any living thing, but I've always been a sucker for a little broken wing. The tears rolled down my cheeks as I stood there on the bay. Watched that daisy basket as it drifted away. And it's hi diddle day, farewell to Little Tommy, and it's hi diddle day. I tried in every way, but I am no bird. I can sing, but I can't fly. It's goodbye to Little Tommy, it's goodbye. But at least I tried. I found a little bird outside of Tommy Makeham's pub, saved him from the tires of a yellow taxi cab. To leave a hurting creature sure must be a sin. I always was a sucker for a little broken wing. Awesome. So yeah, that's called Little Broken Wing. It's on my Bard of Armagh album, Tribute to Tommy Makeham. So if you're out there, I'm sorry I'm not paying as close attention to the wonderful comments that you have. I will read them all later, but I have a live, breathing, applauding audience in front of me, so I'm focusing a little more here on Play Music on the Porch Day. So here we are on the porch. Welcome to our porch. And in celebration of playing music on the porch, I'd like to sing a song for you that I wrote a while back. It's on the album that you just picked up, Annette. It's called Porch Song. And there's a little background to it, just to help you understand some of the inside jokes in the song. I have a wonderful mother named Cecilia. She might be out there. Hi, Mom, if you are. And she used to own a store in Spring Green, Wisconsin, called 4390 North Earth. It's like a metaphysical bookstore and gift shop. And it was right across the street from a place called the General Store, which has a lovely porch that people would sit out at. They serve food, and they have wonderful books there and gifts as well. So it's kind of like a cafe. And so people would sit on the General Store porch, and I was sitting on the General Store porch one day, and that's where this song came from. So the lady in the shop across the street is my mom when you hear that line in the song. Robin, if you're out there, I'm sending this out to you because I know you love this song. And Mom, if you're out there, you helped inspire this song. Thank you for that. Just trying to think if there's anything else you need to know to understand the parts of the song. I think you'll get it. Someone once explained it to me, the right time, right place recipe. They call it serendipity. We're always passing each other by, saying, let's do lunch, let's have coffee, I'll call you. Yeah, right. So tell me, dear, what is the chance? They say there's no coincidence, but I won't kill the magic, finding meaning. The time is now, the place, spring green. And we're telling stories, sharing dreams on the porch of the General Store. Spring green and it's hot as hell, but I can't really tell. Can you? And you'll go your way and I'll go mine, but it's rest assured this sacred time will live forever in our winter dreams. Summer General Store porch, spring green. You're the last person on earth I thought I'd see here with your recycled book, your iced lake Louis beer. We're two new old friends, we're just sharing souls, two zodiac goats. We're just coming home. Yeah, we're just coming home. So I'll sip this nectar, oh so sweet, this instantaneous intimacy. And it seems forever, but it's yesterday somehow. The magic of this place always happens right now. And we're telling stories, sharing dreams on the porch of the General Store. Spring green and it's hot as hell, but I can't really tell. Can you? And you'll go your way and I'll go mine, but it's rest assured this sacred time will live forever in my winter dreams. Summer General Store porch, spring green. Spring green, the river valley, Peck Miller Galleries, Frank Lloyd Wright APT. You could have lunch at the General Store, then walk across the street, and in a shop you'll meet a lady who kinda resembles me. You could float down the river or get lost in the round barn. So sad about the post house that burned down to the ground. God, I love this town, and we're telling stories, sharing dreams on the porch of the General Store. Spring green and it's hot as hell, I can't really tell. Can you? Yeah, you'll go your way now, go mine, but it's rest assured the sacred time will live forever in my winter dreams. Summer General Store porch, spring green. Summer General Store porch, spring green. Thank you. We are still live. Awesome. So that's called the Porch Sun. So recently I had this great opportunity to be a part of a project called the Green Album. 14 different artists got together and we all wrote a song specifically for the album. And the percentage of the proceeds go to the Rainforest Trust, where we are buying land in the rainforest so that no one else can destroy it, cut it down, take the habitat away, and so we're preserving land in the rainforest. I don't even know how many acres we've bought so far with the album. It's a lot, and it's been very, very satisfying to be a part of the project. So I'd like to sing for you the song that I contributed to the album, because we were asked, the only theme that we had was that we write a song with the theme green. That was it, green. So I thought about my life and my life choices, and that the only thing I can really change is my own behavior and my own decisions. So I did this song sort of as a declaration of what I will no longer do to, in support of helping the environment, the planet, community, connection, and soul. So what I will no longer do that is not serving that, so that I can do the things that do serve that. So this song is called I Will Not. Just making sure everything's going great out there. Okay. Oh, Mom is here from Spring Green. Hi, Mom. Say hi to my mom. Hi, Mom. Her name is also Cecilia. So if you're out there in the chat room and you see a Celia Farran in there, it's not me, it's my mom. I'm not doing that many things at once. So that's that. All right. This is a very, 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 very serious song played on a very silly pink ukulele. This is what I will no longer do. I will not walk into that big box store. I do not need the crap they sell there anymore. And I'm satisfied to simplify, for the little things are the big things. Drive a car that guzzles gas just to get there wild and just to get there fast. I'm a green earth girl in a black gold world, and I'm proud to put my money where my mouth is. Do you enjoy your air straight from the factory? Do you enjoy the acid rain? Do you like telling stories over forest fires? Do you enjoy the thrill of hurricanes? That drive-through window don't produce my food. I know it's fast and it's designed to taste real good, but it's plain to see it's killing you and me to eat so very far from the field. Do you enjoy the constant question, Mommy, why vacation? Photos of wilderness cement. Do you enjoy your barbecue up on the roof? 'Cause it's flooding and you're waiting for the government. Whoa. Okay, this next verse has a little explanation to it. I've been touring for a long time, and in a town along the way, I had a fan come up to me at the break and say, Celia, how do you do it? I said, well, what do you mean? And he said, how can you be so positive in a world where so much tragedy comes through on the news? I said, oh, well, that's easy. I don't watch the news. I consider myself a bit of an empath, and so if I pick that stuff up, it will tear me down. So I get the news I need. I definitely get the news I need. And that's what this next little verse is about. That television don't produce my news. I'm much more picky about the truth I choose. All that hate and war will bring us more. I mean, don't ignore it, but gosh, don't let it control you. And this next verse is sort of like my mission statement. I will not waste my breath on talking small. I dedicate my voice to the love of it all. And I still believe in love and peace. that big box store. And if you know me, you know that I do not walk into the box stores. And I do not judge anyone else who does, because it's all choice. Did you just raise your hand? Oh my goodness. All right. This next song's kind of fun. I haven't sung it in a long time, but I felt moved to sing it today because it feels like a porch song. I'm singing songs this evening that feel like porch songs to me. And if you've been with me for a while, you know that I sing all kinds of different music. I sing spiritual stuff, I sing comedy stuff, social justice stuff, singer-songwriter stuff, Celtic stuff, Irish stuff, and sometimes I sing in funny voices too for the comedy. So tonight, I'm choosing songs that feel right to sing on the porch. And this one's called Pray. And I'm in a singer-songwriter group, and I write and record a song every week for my singer-songwriter group, and we get a prompt. And every week we get a prompt, either a word prompt or a theme prompt or something like that. And this particular week, where I wrote this song, we had to write a song with someone famous in it who shared our birthday. So in the song, I have, I think, 4 or 5 famous people in it, and I want you to guess, remind me at the end to tell you, I want you to guess who the famous person is that shares my birthday. And here's maybe a hint, because no, it's not you, but my sweetheart and I share the same birthday, and so this is famous person also shares your birthday as well. And the birthday is January 8th. That might give it away for some of you. So the song is called Pray. When I feel shaken, I pray to God. When I feel forsaken, I pray to the goddess. When I'm down and blue and I've lost my groove, I get on my knees and I pray to Elvis. Baby, 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 don't be cruel. Love me tender, love me true. Baby, 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 whatever you do, don't you step on my blue suede shoe. When I need to let go, I pray to Buddha. When I'm broke, I pray to Lakshmi. But when I'm down on my luck and I just can't give a buck, I get on my knees and I pray to Joe Pesci. Baby, baby, what do I amuse you? Mr. Carlin is the one taught me to pray to you. Baby, 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 you know that it's true. They bleep you at the drive-thru. It's a famous movie reference. I had to look it up too. Joe Pesci. When you pray, what do you say? Do you win some and do you lose some? When you pray, who do you pray to? So many deities to choose from. When I need healing, I pray to Bridget. When I need light, I pray to Ra. When I need inspiration and some motivation, I get on my knees and I pray to Oprah. Baby, 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 face the truth. Thought by thought and choice by choice, it's up to you. Baby, 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 I don't care who you pray to. Choose the deity that works for you. Oh, baby, 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 don't be cruel. Love me tender, love me true. Baby, baby, I don't care who you pray to. Choose the deity that works for you. from the drive-thru. Thank you. That is. Oh, yes, I have to give you a chance to guess. Somebody said Elvis. Any other guesses? Joe Pesci. You think this half says Elvis, this half says Joe Pesci. Any guesses out there? David Bowie. That's cheating. It is also David Bowie. There's quite a few famous people that share our birthday. Stephen Hawking, David Bowie, and Elvis. All right. All right. This next song has a little story that goes with it, a little sort of Celtic, mythical story. It's about Selkies. And I'm going to send this out to you, Rob, because I know you're a mariner, and you probably know the tales of the Selkies, the people who are half human and half seal. So sort of like a mermaid, but they have a seal skin, and when they put the seal skin on, you're nodding your head, Cindy, they become a seal, and when they take it off, they become a human. So there's a wonderful story. I just want to make sure things are still working out there. Excellent, good. And I will read all of your comments later, I promise. So there's a story of an Irish fisherman who goes out on a day that's perfect and clear, but while he is out fishing, the clouds form and the waves change, and he knows he's in trouble. And his boat is going to capsize, and he feels this is his last breath, and so he says his final words, and that's the last thing he remembers until he wakes up on the shore, in the sand, with a sealskin to his left and a beautiful woman to his right. He has been saved by a Selkie, and they instantly fall in love, and he courts her. And she would go off to the sea with her sealskin and then come back, and they'd share beautiful times together, and then she'd go off and come back. And finally he proposed, and they got married. And that's when everything changed. That's the day he took her sealskin and hid it from her. She loved him dearly, and so she accepted this as her fate. But over the years, she felt her longing for the sea. They had 2 beautiful children, and each time a child was born, it was born with a sealskin. And each time the fisherman took the sealskin and hid it from them. And one day, the Selkie woman was staring out at the sea. She did this a lot lately. And the children had been playing in the attic, and they found 3 sealskins. They came to their mother and said, "Mother, what are these?" And she looked at the children, and she looked at the 3 sealskins, and she looked out at the sea, and she said, "Children, come with me." And they put on the sealskins, and they dove into the sea, and they swam into the depths. And I would like to say that they returned. They did not. And I would like to think that if the fishermen would have allowed them to be who they truly were and let them go and come back and go, they would have returned. This is a wonderful lesson to always, if you love something, let it be free and let it be exactly as it is. For we cannot own anyone. This is called My Selkie Soul. I've known lovers and still felt alone, till your skin touched my skin and caressed my liquid soul. But it's dry here, and the waves call me home. Hold me close, then let me go. And soon you'll come to know you will always get the best of me. My silky soul yearns for the water. My silky soul yearns for the sea. And if it's true that you love me, you will set my silky soul free. And I promise I will return once my heart's soaked above the sea. And if it's true that you love me, you won't take my pelt from me. Please don't take my pelt from me. I belong to nothing and no one, not even the sea. I belong to Great Spirit, and it has not been easy for me to love you and have to leave. Hold me close, then let me go, and soon you'll come to know you will always get the best of me. My silky soul yearns for the water. My silky soul yearns for the sea. And if it's true that you love me, you will set my silky soul free. And I promise I will return once my heart's soaked up all over the sea. And if it's true that you love me, you won't take my pelt from me. Please don't take my pelt from me. And if your heart is true and your soul is pure, then your heart will be my beacon on the shore. And I will soon return to you with my undying love for you and so much more. My silky soul yearns for water. My silky soul yearns for the sea. And if it's true that you love me, you will set my silky soul free. And I promise I will return once my heart's soaked up all over the sea. And if it's true that you love me, you will set my silky soul free. And if it's true you really know me, you know I belong to both the land and the sea. Thank you. What's that? Oh, I'll never tell. I need lyrics for this next one. I think I do. How's everybody doing out there? Good. How's everybody doing out there? Are we still live? Still going strong. Excellent. So let me check my notes here. I don't really write songs typically that my voice likes to sing, which is weird. My voice is typically more designed for musical theater, like Broadway, sort of classical stuff. But I like to use it in all different ways. So that song is particularly fun to sing. dry out your wings. I've lost my way, and I don't know where I'm going. I've lost my faith, and I don't know where I've been. But wouldn't it be wonderful, wouldn't it be wonderful if I could fly away with the fairy fate as my wings? And wouldn't it be wonderful, wouldn't it be wonderful if I could catch that wave and dive into better things, oh, better things. And the fairies sing and dry out your wings. And the fairies sing and dry out your wings. And the fairies sing dry out your wings. And the fairies sing dry out your wings. I've lost my taste for the bitter acid eggshells. It seems like such a waste, but at least now I am free. And wouldn't it be wonderful, wouldn't it be wonderful if we could fly away with the fairy fate as our wings? And wouldn't it be wonderful, wouldn't it be wonderful if we could catch that wave and dive into better things, whoa, better things. I've lost all desire for the twisted, tainted drama. I reclaim my power, I just smile and walk away. And isn't it so wonderful, wonderful to fly away with the fairy fate as our wings? And isn't it so wonderful, wonderful to catch that wave and dive into better things, whoa, better things. And the fairies sing and dry out your wings. And the fairies sing dry out your wings. And the fairies sing dry out your wings. And the fairies sing dry out your wings for the better things. Dry out your wings for the better things. Dry out your wings. Awesome. All right, this next one is definitely a porch song, and if I had a washboard, I would be using it. Someday I want to learn to play the washboard with all the bells and like one of those really fancy washboards. And until that time, I will do this song this way. I started writing this next song when I was probably 14 years old, maybe 15. And it only took me about 30 years to finish it. I don't know when I actually wrote it and finished it. Probably within the last 5 years. It took a long time for me to end up finishing this song, but I started writing it in high school. It's called Laundry Fool, and it's really fun. And there's a part that you get to sing. Do you want to? Great. It goes like this. Put it on, take it off, wash it, dry it, fold it, and put it away. Put it on, take it off, wash it, dry it, fold it, and put it away. That's it. Put it on, take it off, wash it, dry it, fold it, and put it away. Put it on, take it off, wash it, dry it, fold it, and put it away. This is gonna be stuck in your head the next time you do laundry, I guarantee. I'm gonna be the laundry fool today. I'm gonna do it right, I'm gonna do it my way. Whatever it takes, I'm gonna learn to play the washboard on my knee. Put it on, take it off, wash it, dry it, fold it, and put it away. Put it on, take it off, wash it, dry it, fold it, and put it away. All right, you got it. Suds, suds, lots of scrubbing bubbles, less is more, you know. What have I to show? I've taken over for Curly, now it's Larry, me, and Mo. Oh. dry it, fold it, and put it away. I put it on, take it off, wash it, dry it, fold it, and put it away. Red, red, such a lovely color, put in with the whites. What a lovely sight. Your pretty pink boxers hanging on the line. We've all done it, right? That's right. Gonna be the long barefoot today. Gonna do it right, I'm gonna do it my way. Whatever it takes, I'm gonna learn to play the washboard on my knee. Ready? Put it on, take it off, wash it, dry it, fold it, and put it away. I put it on, take it off, wash it, dry it, fold it, and put it away. This is my favorite verse. I wrote this when I was 14 or 15. And now it's so funny now because people are doing so many interesting things with their pets. You'll see what I mean. Okay. Bleach, bleach, it's out of my reach. Oh, I slipped, you bet. Got the dog all wet. Now I'm the only one in town who's got a bleach blonde pair. Oh, oh, oh. I'm gonna be the long barefoot today. I'm gonna do it right, I'm gonna do it my way. Whatever it takes, learn to pay the washboard on my knee. Put it on, take it off, wash it, dry it, fold it, and put it away. You got it. Put it on, take it off, wash it, dry it, fold it, and put it away. You know, I was thinking about it. I wouldn't have to do this if I were a nudist. All these loads of laundry. If I were a nudist, all I would do is play the washboard on my bare naked knee. Put it on, take it off, wash it, dry it, fold it, and put it away. Put it on, take it off, wash it, dry it, fold it, and put it away. Keep that going. Put it on, take it off, wash it, dry it, fold it, and put it away. Can you keep that going? Put it on, take it off, wash it, dry it, fold it. I wouldn't have to do this if I were a nudist. All these loads of laundry. I wouldn't have to do this if I were a nudist. Put it on, take it off, wash it, dry it, fold it, and put it away. I'm gonna be the laundry fool today. I'm gonna do it right, I'm gonna do it my way. We lost you. Learn to play the washboard on my knee. I put it on, take it off, wash it, dry it, fold it, and put it away. I put it on, take it off, wash it, dry it, fold it, and put it away. Nice. That's where having the looper, which some of you haven't seen me perform before, but normally I use a looper. This is all very acoustic for me. Having the looper helps because the looper can do it. But you were my looper this evening. That's awesome. All right, how are we doing? Let's see the time here. Good. All right. Just checking what I can and can't do in my remaining time. I don't want to go too long, so I'll probably go, it's another 30 minutes or so. If you need to take a break and you need to refresh your drinks, or if you need to pop home, we have neighbors here, so feel free to do that. I'll go for another 20, 30 minutes or so. 30 minutes. All right. So this next song, I'm deciding what I'm going to do next. I'm going to do a song for my sweetheart. Hopefully he'll be right back. I wrote this next song for him. The song is called Watermelon Wine, and it was the prompt that we had for it for that songwriting week was to write a song that had a summer treat in it. It could be hot dogs or something on the grill or ice cream, and I immediately thought of watermelon. And then I thought, I wonder if watermelon wine exists. Did you just get yourself a glass of wine? I'm about to sing Watermelon Wine. Or is that for Ayla? So let me make sure I'm doing this in the right key. I am. Okay, good. All right, let me get some lyrics too. So this song is only available for my Patreon subscribers. If you're out there and you're on Patreon, it's not recorded yet, but it will be soon, so watch for it. And of course, if you like it, you can go back and watch this replay when I'm done with the show. It will be there on YouTube, and if you all wanted to go see what it looked like from this angle, or, oh, I want to hear that song again, and feel free, if you want to right now, get on your phones and invite your friends to watch with you here. My YouTube channel is CeliaOnlineDOT.com, and you have to put the DOT in there. So feel free to do that, and same for you as well. If you want to tag friends, or if you want to let them know or share the link, feel free to do that. And there's a ticker tape here at the bottom that has information. There's this information up over here. Yes, blankets, that's a great idea. It's getting a little chilly here, which it hasn't been the last little while, so it's kind of nice to have the fresh air. All right, this song is called Watermelon Wine. I'm sending it out to my sweetheart because I wrote it for him. I'm gonna put this right over. That's fine. Summertime, ponderosa pines, watching the sunset shine, moving slow, nowhere to go, wonderful watermelon wine, croon a lovely tune, not a care in the world, everything's just fine. Swoon 'neath the shadows of the moon, wonderful watermelon wine. Oh, solstice time, so divine, surrendered with our hearts entwined. Nothing to say, just gently sway, wonderful watermelon wine. Croon a lovely tune, not a care in the world, everything's just fine. Swoon 'neath the shadows of the moon, wallowing in watermelon wine. Feeling free, drenched in you and me. Feeling so divine, dripping in watermelon wine. We align, it's a sign. You're the bestest sweetheart I could hope to find. Nothing to do, just be with you, wallowing in watermelon wine. And oh, sweep me off my feet, not a care in the world, everything's just fine. Oh, feeling quite complete, wonderful watermelon wine. Croon, not a care in the world, everything's just fine. Swoon, wallowing in watermelon wine, wonderful watermelon wine. actually. You can make it. I don't know where you get it. I had the coolest thing happen. I have a P.O. box still in Arizona, and there was a package that showed up yesterday or the day before. And a friend of mine checks my P.O. box, and she showed me a picture of the package, and then she left her house. And I was like, I want to know what's in the package. People don't just send me packages. And it was from the East Coast, and I didn't recognize. It was, the name of the business was Mother of a Sasshole. And I'm intrigued, right? Like, somebody sent me something from the East Coast. And my friend finally opened it, and I've been singing this song for the last couple of months online, and somebody sent me a wine glass with a watermelon on it. And I think she made it, and it's really sweet. I still have to show it to you, sweetheart. It's super sweet, and but it's in Arizona. I have to ask my friend to ship it to me here, and then we can put watermelon wine in the watermelon wine glass. So I still don't know the name of the person who sent it to me, but I'm going to go look them up online and thank them. That'll be really sweet. So yeah, that's watermelon wine. No, it's not recorded yet, but when it will be recorded, it will be on Patreon. Patreon is a wonderful platform for people who want to support the arts and for people who are creating content, such as myself. So my Patreon subscribers, there's different tiers. Some people get one song a month, some people get a new song every week, some people get the concerts for free, some people get different content. So if you're interested in that and you're not a Patreon subscriber yet, by all means, please sign up. That has been what's been keeping me alive during the shutdowns and my whole life changing from being a touring artist to being a recording artist and an online artist and writing. So those of you out there, I think the link is down here below. I put it in the comments section, not comments section, in the information section. So there's a clickable link for you there. And for those of you who are here, there's a bookmark if you want to take one home. So please, by all means. And right now there's over 180 songs available to download on Patreon that are exclusive to Patreon. They're nowhere else. So there's like, I don't know, 16 albums worth of music just there. And then this is all separate music as well. So I have CDs here, and that's what I'm pointing at. I have to remember that there's different ways. They're seeing something different than you're seeing, than something different than I'm seeing. So I'm trying to be aware of all of that at once. All right, let's move on to one of my most popular songs that everyone requests. What's that? Write a song about what? They're seeing something different than I'm seeing, and then isn't that life? Perception equals reality. Yeah, that would be a good thing. You're seeing something, that I'm seeing something, that they're seeing something different. What was I going to do? Oh, yeah. So I wrote the song a long time ago, and it's one of my most requested songs, and it's become almost my moniker. People call me the title of this song now. And when I first wrote it, I wasn't sure the world was ready for it. I wasn't sure I was ready for it, but now it's become one of my most requested songs. And it's on the Breathe album. Almost didn't make it on the album, but thanks to Willie Porter, he stretched me and asked me to complete and write the song, and he helped me, and the song is called Everyday Goddess. And there's a part that you get to sing. Do you want to? Good. So, and it's more like a talking part. It's more like, it's goddess rap, I suppose. And just repeat after me, I'll teach it to you. Oh, and gentlemen, if you don't resonate with the words, there will be an ooh part. And as far as I'm concerned, ooh is still gender neutral. So if nothing else, sing the ooh part. But we all embody the masculine and the feminine, so join us as you see comfortable for yourselves. All right, let me get this drum tuned up a little bit. The moisture in the air has affected Thelma, and she'll be a bit boomy if I don't tighten her up a bit. So while I'm doing that, repeat after me. It's really no big deal, I'm just an everyday goddess. It's really good, doing all my goddess duties, trying to find a way. Good, I am the maiden and the mother and the crone. But it's really no big deal, it's just another day, but it's really... work on together. We'll get there. Okay, so, but it's really no big deal. It's just another day. But it's really no big deal. It's just got it. Do you have it out there? Okay. Do you have it here? Are you ready? That was honest. So we'll do call response one more time and then we'll kick it in. It's so much fun for me to have a live audience to play with. Thank you for being so much fun to play with. All right, everybody. Okay, good. It's really no big deal. I'm just an everyday goddess. It's really good. Doing all my goddess duties, trying to find a way. Yeah, I am the maiden and the mother and the crone. But it's really no big deal. It's just another day, but it's really all together. It's really no big deal. I'm just an everyday goddess, doing all my goddess duties. What happened? I am the maiden and the mother and the crone, but it's really no big deal. It's just another day. It goes, ooh, ooh, ooh. Come on, sing that with me now. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Come on, there's no words. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, from deep in your soul. Ooh, ooh, ooh. She's a mother off to work, driving in her car. She's a goddess in the elevator, rising like a star. They say she's working like a man, but they don't understand. She's dancing with the goddess in her heart. She's that woman on the phone, smoothing out a deal. And though her back is aching, she's a goddess in high heels. She works 6 a.m. to 3, and it may be hard to see, but the beauty of the goddess runs deep. Ready? It's really no big deal. I'm just an everyday do it all my goddess duties, trying to find a way. I am the mother and the crow, but it's really no big deal. It's just you could just move your mouth and I wouldn't know. She's a goddess in a skirt, long legs. She can drop you to your knees and make you beg. We are obsessed with her body, but we don't see it, that the beauty of the goddess lies beneath. She's a goddess on the job, a goddess in your bed, a goddess for the children, and she keeps a family fed. You must never treat her mean, always elevate your queen. She's the everyday goddess of your world. Ready? It's really no big deal. I'm just an everyday goddess, doing all my goddess duties, trying to find a way. I am the maiden and the mother and the crone, but it's really no big deal. It's just, that was really pretty good. That was pretty good. How are you doing out there with it? Now, I wrote this song a long time ago, and over the years I have had gentlemen come to me and say, Celia, dear Celia, we love you, and we love the goddess, but Celia, dear Celia, what about us? I had nothing. Nothing for the longest time. I thought, my goodness, you want that too? So I did write a verse for the men, for all the men who celebrate the women in their lives, all the men who are honoring the goddess. So this verse is for all of those men. Are you ready? Here we go. It's really no big deal. He's just an everyday god, honoring his goddess every day, every way. He's a warrior, he's a poet, he's a king among men. But it's really no big deal. It's just another day. It's really no big deal. It's just another day. And that's for all the awesome, wonderful, amazing men out there. Please put your hands together and give them some love. Yes, so many good men. And this is a new verse for everybody. It's really no big deal. We're gods and goddesses here, brothers and sisters choosing a new way. We are hearts, we are souls. We celebrate our roles, but it's really no big deal. It's just another day. It's really no big deal. It's just another day. It's really no big deal. It's really no big deal. It's really no big. Oh, I'm so sorry. Did I forget to teach you the gospel part? We're gonna have a little goddess gospel, a little goddess revival right here on the porch. It goes like this. It's really no big deal. It's really no big deal. Sing it. It's really no big deal. It's really no. Now clap your hands. It's really no big deal. It's really no big deal. It's really no big deal. It's really. Keep it going, keep it going. It's really no big deal. 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 One more. It's really no big deal. It's just no big deal. How's everybody doing out there? We're still live. Everybody doing okay here? All right, still alive. We're in the home stretch. So I'm going to do 2 more songs for you. One song, shameless CD plug, and then the last song. Those of you who've been with me know that that's kind of part of the set list. And this next song is really fun, especially fun to do with a live audience. Do you know what we need more of? We need more men in kilts. That's what this song is about. And there's a part that you get to participate in. Yay! Now, those of you who have seen me do this live online for a while, you've been great about typing in all the answers, but now you're going to get to hear all these people. So you are representing for everyone who's watching out online, all right? Let's see, where do we do this? We're going to need to tune this up just a wee bit more. We got an airplane going overhead, which proves we are live on the porch. Hey, could I have some of that now that the show's almost at a close? Yeah, some watermelon wine. It's not watermelon, but I can pretend, right? You know, if they'd only just, if we could get the key right and bring them on up here, that would go viral. If we could get the little band of the, I'd feel like Disney. That's how I feel in Langley. I feel like Langley is like walking through a Disney movie, the deer and the rabbits. The squirrels? What's that? Yeah, we would have quite the... Thank you, dear. It's better. All right. Oh, look at that. Some wine showed up. A toast. A toast to Play Music on the Porch Day. And to all you wonderful people who decided that it would be fun to come spend some time with us on our porch and share some community and music together. So, a toast to us. Let's play some more music on the porch. So if I did this correctly, I did share this link to the Play Music on the Porch group on Facebook. If this is an intriguing concept to you, go visit the group, become a part of the group. Maybe you'd like to play music on your porch sometime throughout the rest of the day, or even next year. They do it the last Saturday of August, I believe. I did it 2 years ago when I was touring through Oregon. I found this really tiny little porch. My friends I was staying with had a fort, like a little kid's fort, a teeny tiny little porch. So I did it on this teeny tiny little porch. It was super fun. All right, back to kilts. So I will say we need more men in kilts. And all the men and the women are going to do all the parts, okay? And so there's a little bit of movement. So you put your arm up like this. How much wine? and you go, huh. Okay, let's work on all together. Okay, we need more men in kilts. Huh. We need more men in kilts. Huh. Yes. And I want that deep. You guys got the voice for it. Like, huh, that real loamy, deep voice. Okay, they're positively the best. Woo! Okay, they're positively the best. Only the misguided would mistakenly call it a dress. So we'll clap together. Only the misguided would mistakenly call it a dress. Nice. We need more men in kilts. The women know it's true. Woo! So raise your pleats above the knee. Yes, yes, yes. And what I'm going for is the diner scene in the movie When Harry Met Sally. The famous, it's the famous diner scene. So it's, so raise your pleats above the knee. Yes, yes, yes. Got it? Got it? And we'll raise a pint to you. Woo! Okay. I'm going to put it in your hands because once I start playing the guitar, I can't do all the cues. You can't mess it up. That's the most important thing. And I'm reminded of a time I was singing at Soul Food Books in Redmond, Washington, and Clint, the man who used to own it, told me a story. He's also a musician. Told me a story of he was playing with a Russian cellist. And this Russian cellist, and he had maybe, an hour to practice, which is often the case when you are working with other musicians on the fly. And so they were nervous going out on stage, and the Russian cellist said, I promise you that if I make a mistake, I will make it with all of my heart. So whatever you do it with all of your heart. You can't mess it up. All right. We need more men in kilts. They're positively the best. Only the misguided would mistakenly call it a dress. We need more men in kilts. The women know it's true. So raise your pleats above the knee. Yes, yes, yes. And we'll raise a pint to you. Woo! Excellent. Okay, here's the story. A fair-haired young lass with a radiant smile was looking to find a mate. She asked her notorious auntie for advice upon her fate. Her auntie said, whether canvas, wool, or leather, paisley, tan, or plaid, of all the men, the kilted men are the best I ever had. 2, 3, 4, we need more men in kilts. They're positively the best. Only the misguided would mistakenly call it a dress. We need more men in kilts. The women know it's true. So raise your pleats above the knee. Yes, yes, yes. And we'll raise a pint to you. Woo! All right. A handsome young man was looking to find a wife. He asked his notorious uncle for a wee bit of advice. His uncle said, look her in the eye, me lad, and take her lily white hand, oh. Get on your knee, a kilted knee, and be sure to go commando. 1, 2, 3, 4, we need more men in kilts. They're positively the best. Only the misguided would mistakenly call it a dress. We need more men in kilts. The women know it's true. So raise your pleats above the knee. Yes, 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 and we'll raise a pint to you. All right, this next time around, make sure they can hear you, okay? This is my favorite verse. A handsome, bare-chested, kilted young man with a six-pack was the talk of the town cafe. 2 elderly ladies came in up to church, one to the other did say, that simply isn't proper. She said it with a scoff. He said, if me kilt offends you, ma'am, I'd be glad to take it off. 2, 3, 4, we need more men in kilts. They're positively the best. Only the misguided would mistakenly call it a dress. We need more men in kilts. The women know it's true. So raise your pleats above the knee. Yes, yes, yes. And we'll raise leg. We'll raise a keg to you. 1, 2, 3, all hands on deck, ready for a kilt check. We need more men in kilts. They're positively the best. Only the misguided would mistakenly call it a dress. We need more men in kilts. The women know it's true. So raise your pleats above the knee. Yes, yes, yes. So raise your pleats above the knee. Yes, yes, yes. So raise your pleats above the knee. Yes. And we'll raise a pint to you. Kilt check. Yay. Good job, everyone. Good job. All right. Well, that was fun. It's always so much more fun to do that with people than you just turned really red. Cute. Working on it. Working on it. All right. Okay. Hi, everybody out there. I'm now going to do the shameless CD plug mostly for you all. You all are here as our guests, so we expect absolutely nothing from you aside from your presence and to enjoy yourselves. Those of you who are out there, we have a suggested donation, buyer's choice, and down here there are all the different ways that you can donate so that you can get the most out of your donation. For example, you could download music on Bandcamp as your donation, and you get all the music that you download as well as the concert. You could become a Patreon subscriber as your donation, and then you get all that extra content on Patreon. You can even send me a check old school. All of that information is right down there on the ticker tape. And so, normally, for my shameless CD plug, I use the looper. I do this really fun thing, but I can't do that because I don't have the looper with me right now. Some of you have seen me do it. But what I like to share with you is how the music industry has changed. It's changed very dramatically in the last 10 years. We used to make the majority of our income, my friends and I, touring musicians, off the merchandise, not off the ticket sales, off the merchandise. Streaming has changed things a lot. People aren't buying CDs so much anymore. So streaming, here's how it works. So every time you listen to one of our songs on streaming, we get 0.0007 cents. That means that you would have to listen to one of our songs over 2,700 times to equal $10 in our pocket. And we sell CDs for 20. Streaming not bad, streaming good, if you stream the living snot out of it. So you have to stream it a lot. So what I ask you to do is make playlists for your pets and put them on repeat when you go down to the beach or you go to work or you run your errands, and make playlists and have them on repeat while you sleep at night. And if each one of you all did that for the artists that you love and adore, then it might equal a few shekels in our pocket at the end of the month. Streaming good. Just stream a lot and buy the products of the artist. So you could be the person who has a hard copy of a CD, so when the internet goes down, and you know it will, and you know it has, you still have your music. You can go to the closet and get out your boombox, and you can still play music while your friends are crying because all of theirs is on streaming and they can't access it. So there's all kinds of really good reasons to support artists in that way and still buy the CDs. Also stream, download, support on different platforms like Patreon, subscription basis, go to concerts, throw money at, well, that's gonna sound weird. Put money into Venmo and send it off to your different artist friends. The shutdowns changed our world dramatically in how we make our living. So if you like independent art and you want to see it happening, you have to support it directly. That's just really been the theme. So that's the shameless CD plug. I'm not gonna do the buy a CD thing. If you guys want CDs here, I have them here. Non-obligatory, they're just there for you to peruse. Again, you are here as our guests, and we ask you to donate. So thank you so much for being out there. Thank you so much for being here, and with that, we're going to move along to my last song for the Porch Sun, playing music on the porch. I was saying to my sweetheart earlier that I've done so many house concerts in my career, and I've done so many different backyards and situations, and this is the first time I've ever done a concert like this on my own porch, in my own space. Like I usually, for the last, 10 years or so, I've been home free and I've been touring and whatnot, so to have a porch is kind of a treat. So this is particularly fun. This song is called Merry Meet and Merry Part. I wrote it when I left Newfoundland the first time because it's such a beautiful, beautiful place in Canada. The community is amazing. I felt so at home. I felt like Judith and her friends and the Walsh family completely took me in, and I felt like I had kin and tribe and community almost instantly. It's also an island, so it's sort of like here. It's like it's easy to get to know people and to be supportive of one another. We have to, because it's all right here on the island. And when you go to that island, you get on a ferry for 15 hours to get to that island. So they call it the Rock, and it's an amazing place. And when I left, I cried because I loved it so much. I love the sea, I love the land, I love the nature, I love the people, I love the community, and this place reminds me so much of Newfoundland. And that's part of why I love it here so much as well. So Judith, if you're out there, I'm sending this out to you in the Walsh clan. And it's called Merry Meet and Merry Part. And I'm going to leave you with this. Thank you so much for showing up in person, and thank you so much for tuning in online. I will read all of your comments at the end or in the next couple of days. And if you missed some of the concert, you can go back to the link. And I recommend going to YouTube, because if you're watching this on Facebook, it will probably scroll away and not be so easy to find. But if you go to YouTube, it's right there in my uploaded videos, live videos. So you can go back if you missed some of this, or if you are watching the replay, welcome. We're glad you're here. You can go back and watch the replay anytime. That's really out of tune. So I'm going to fix it a little bit. Hope my tuner shows me what's going on here. This song is recorded and it's only available to Patreon subscribers. So if you are on Patreon, you can go to the little search icon in Patreon and you can find this song, as well as quite a few of the other songs, like My Selkie Soul. A lot of the songs I sang tonight, like Pray, are only available on Patreon. That's a little sweeter, anyway. Well, we met as strangers, but we'll part as friends. You captured my heart, now you are my kin. Oh, but I must go, though I wish that I could stay. It's a long and lonesome road, and I must be on my way. Merry meet and merry part, may we merry meet again. We'll have no long goodbyes, just an honoring of clan. I will miss you and I hold you in my heart. Merry meet and merry part. Merry meet and merry part. I also want to give a shout out to my sweetheart who did so many wonderful things to make sure that today went smoothly. You were wonderful. Thank you for everything. May the wind be at your back. May the road rise to meet you. No matter the weather, may good fortune always greet you. May the rain fall soft upon your fields and the sun give you grace. And I'll think of you fondly with a smile upon my face. Merry meet and merry part. May we merry meet again. We'll have no long goodbyes, just an honoring of clan. And I will miss you and I hold you in my heart. Merry meet and merry part. Merry meet and merry part. And every soul we meet changes us forever, and with each heartbeat I'm so glad you also see the preciousness of each moment we're together. Thank you for being here with me. Merry meet and merry part. May we merry meet again. We'll have no long goodbyes, just an honoring of clan. And I will miss you and I hold you in my heart. Merry meet treat. So I'm going to say goodbye to them, and then I'll come out and be more present to you all. So talk amongst yourselves if you want to, and thank you for joining. Really appreciate you all. I will read all the comments later, as promised, and I will do more concerts on my next tour. I'm leaving on September 9th. I will be doing a show in Omaha, Nebraska, Kansas City, Missouri, Salt Lake City, Orem, Fort Collins, Loveland, and hopefully Boise. So if you're in any of those towns, please tell your friends. And if you are not in the town, tell your friends. And if you're in the town, come on by. Awesome. Thank you so much. Some of those shows will be live streamed, so check that out, and we'll see you further down the road. Bye, everybody.